All right, guys, Killing the Game podcast. We're here with the homies from LVC. We're gonna go ahead and down to this interview. We're gonna ask a lot of questions. We're getting to know them. We haven't met a couple. I've met you, but we're gonna go ahead and get to know everybody and how the group came up and the new music, the music that you guys already have, and we're gonna get to know more about you guys in depth on music and performance-wise, what you guys have new and everything. But what we like to do is this podcast just to warm it up. Maybe talk about what we did this weekend. Lakers played, I know. Anything you guys did?
Gervonta. I saw that fight where everybody got bummed out.
Shout out to all my money. I was looking for people to bet, fool. I would have bet everything, man.
I bet my whole check,
Nobody wanted to bet. I bet a couple hundred.
That weekend.
Nah, Gervonta, bro.
This weekend was crazy. That fight was crazy.
Well, I've never seen that fool fight, dog. And then I heard the commentator.
Oh, no.
He's on top right now. He does a little bit of blows, but he lands all of them on there.
Bro, he knocked them down in 3 punches.
The headphones, he wants to wear those headphones.
The thing about it is that
You want to rock that one, boy, or are you good with that?
the fucking this was fast. He's fast, but
Nah, well, he's not the same.
He doesn't guard himself how he's supposed to.
They both have power, fool. The only thing is that fool, Gervonta was small, fool. So he was using that to his advantage.
But
he kept going low.
Yeah, but the other fool too, though, like I noticed that every time he would throw a punch, fool, like he would fucking drop his hands.
Yeah.
Like boom, and like that. So that's what
That's what they told him. That's what they told him to be careful with.
Hey.
They told him.
That shit was rigged.
That's cool.
Fuck you.
That's the second person I heard say that already.
He probably got paid big just to get fucked up.
Nah. Okay, yeah, that's true. Because what did they say? What did they say at the end of the fight?
Over fighters, fool, they have to lose one of these dogs to make the other fool look good when he comes up, and then that fool gonna fuck. But they're both supposedly
it's a tax.
the best ones right now.
I heard
They
that
taxed
fool
him,
was
right?
gonna get paid. Well, he did get paid more to lose, and he wasn't gonna get paid more to win.
I think they get paid the same whether they win or lose.
I don't think so.
Somebody tried to tell me. You see, I ain't into boxing like that, but somebody tried to tell me that. So
He
I'm
would
like,
win, and he would. That's the best.
Nah.
And then
Look.
his betting on the doctor would win.
They get paid when they get in the ring way, so the contract's done before.
The contracts, yeah. Then hey, fool, I'm gonna box you, but you gotta pay me this
But
much.
there's like incentives, I feel like, too. Like, if you win.
And then number two, I think they get a cut of the fucking
Pay-per-view.
They get a cut of that.
Pay-per-view, yeah.
Exactly.
Regardless, dog. And we're over here getting mad over the fight, dog.
Yeah, nah. Hey, you went for Ryan too, huh? He said, what did you do this weekend, fool?
I had 2 bets.
And you lost your
on
money.
Tank. I had 2 bets on Tank. But then I started. Hold on. I started seeing like the videos and all that stuff and the Garcia. I was like, now I'm like, fuck it. I called this fool up like a couple like an hour
minutes before the fight.
It was just an hour. Yes. So you got money from him.
I was like, hey. I just told him.
Everybody.
So what he was saying, I'm happy. I said, what's up to my buddy?
Hey, dog, I bet everybody, but not a lot of people wanted to bet. Not a lot of
I
people
just told him, fuck it, whoever wants 50.
In the
Like,
middle, dog.
just to take off the itch, you know, because I was like, maybe.
But when it's 2 good fighters, though, dog, like it's hard to bet.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you're
bet.
really analyzing and sitting there, dog, like.
But nah,
Yeah,
that
you know
feels
what I mean?
whack.
When it's two good fighters,
After this fight, that feels whack.
I like to win, dog, so I don't fight when it's 50-50.
Hey,
I don't bet
You don't take,
50-50.
look,
It's too close.
it looks stupider for him to take a knee than fucking him getting knocked out, dog.
You think you would have not taken a knee?
Hey, watch him.
Hey, I'm getting knocked out, dog.
Watch him.
I'm not taking a knee, dog. I'm just not.
Though you don't know what it is to get hit by that.
That's like telling your girl. That's like telling your girl instead of not telling me about cheating, just tell me when you're gonna cheat so I know, dog. What the fuck are you talking about?
It is nothing close to that.
It is.
I can't even connect to.
It is. You nutty fool just to get off of her right away and run. Then cheating, dog. Cheating, you can't just take to the fucking gun. I mean,
Nah, that fool looks stupid. That fool looks stupid. Taking a knee was more of a fucking bitch ass move than fucking getting knocked out, right?
Oh, that's disrespect.
I'm just saying.
I got hit in the liver before.
I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Fool, the first meme, and this was not on social media.
I didn't get hit by
He doesn't
hair.
have no Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, nothing. Dog.
I was with you.
The first thing that came out of, huh?
He's whipped, Tom.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. So come on, the first thing that came out was that. Right? The first thing that came out was that. A bunch of people and other fighters were like, I would have not fucking taken the knee, dog. Like, just fucking keep going, dog. Fuck it. He knocks you out, he knocks you out. That's it.
Homie.
There you go.
Dog,
That's a good sentence.
That's disrespectful, dog.
Fool, Canelo does the same thing. You don't see fools taking a knee.
Who?
Oh, you can't go to
Canelo fucking gets you on the fucking side.
This was just going like this, fucking boxing.
Who took the knee? Someone took a kney. That guy that he fought that was a nobody before Plant. He took a knee, dog.
Yeah, but he lasted more than this one. Just saying. Just saying.
I watch boxing.
I feel
like a lot of motherfuckers are mad at
more.
Hey, fool, look. All I know is I see this will hit people that didn't want to fall and they fell. You know what I mean? Hey, Rolly. Y'all remember Rolly? I don't know if y'all know Rolly.
That's why he's a fucking lame, because fucking Oscar de la Hoya and everybody left on that fool. They weren't even there for the fucking after the fight, dog. That's how much of a fucking lame ass movie he did, right?
That's disrespectful, bro.
I'm just saying it, right?
Alright, you don't gotta get in your feelings. That's cool.
He's cashing it. It's been the $50, dog. It's the $50.
I'm like, you made me lose my money, dog.
Hey, $50 is $50.
Yeah, that's for the week.
$50.
Hey, what do you think kept the party going? It was he paid for it.
He sponsored the party. Hey, he's still enjoying $50, alright?
Where's he at? Hey, you know the text. You saw the text. He ain't gonna say it. He ain't got the text. Hey, right now.
Fuck that shit.
It's on you.
Fuck it, guys. Let's jump into this interview real quick and get it going.
I shouldn't have asked you guys shit.
Let's give some of these viewers more insight on what LVC is. You guys want to go ahead and who's the one that maybe first started it? Did you guys all start it, or how did it come about? What are the first? What were the first steps on it? What were the first steps?
Yeah, introduce yourself.
Manners, LVC ENT. Let's in it. LVC ENT.
Yeah.
They call me Weeds, LVC ENT.
It's your boy Prime, LVC ENT.
Dope.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Uniform, man. Tell us about yourselves, guys. Where you guys from?
Shit, South Oxnard, huh?
Born and raised in
That's what's up, dog.
Perkins,
South
Cuesta,
Oxnard.
Claire, all that area right there. Southwest.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what we grew up at, you know.
So how did it start? Was there ideas or something?
Would be Weeds right there. Weeds and Prime.
Yeah, well, shit, it all came about with this dude right here. We had always been making music from years ago. Freestyling's always been our thing. This dude's always been into fucking with the music and fucking with the computers in general, so we just decided to just do this shit at his crib. We got it going. We could fix up a little shack, fix up a whole little studio.
Yeah.
Fucking November time,
21 is when we started.
2021.
Oh, dope.
That's when we legit were like, him and I, you know what I mean? Him and I, just literally me and this motherfucker building the whole shack together.
What does
Building the whole
LVC
shack.
stand for, if I could ask? What does LVC stand for?
La vida cuesta.
Yeah. That's what's up, dog. I didn't even think of that.
I'm next to. I was. Yeah, because I live over there. Because I live over there.
G shit, but I don't know. Yeah.
No, because I live over there on Jane Drive. So when I'm on the corner right there where the
Don't say too much now. Don't say too much now.
it's on the corner.
Around 3 in the morning. Around 3 in the morning.
Four corners that are right there. It's on one of those.
You know the corner by the
Social media is crazy right
I'm telling you, dog. You gotta watch out with that.
Shout out to the Romeos. I ain't gonna say. Damn. Yo, we got a video. This shit. We'll keep this shit right.
Yeah.
We got a video so food getting like put on blast. Fool, we know him from work.
And
That shit was
they
crazy.
said his address, and I was like,
They
that's a
said his
lame ass move.
address, everything.
That was a lame ass move.
You can put him on blast, but why you gotta send his address?
Yeah, I was like,
Hey, wait. I was gonna buy that trailer at one point.
hey, not just that. Yeah, not just that. It's a trailer park.
Yeah, it's a trailer park, dog.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure everybody in that trailer park got that shit
Good
first.
luck to
And all we know is
Someone wanted to get a banda and go fucking bump it at the It's crazy, dog. It's crazy.
It's social media moves different. It moves quick. And, it's crazy. If you're out here and you're in Limones Island, you got the baby mama at home, and you get one Instagram.
Yeah, you're standing in the background, homie, with a you're out there with the bitches, huh?
Yeah, you're out there with the Sanchez shit. There's a picture of you in the bag.
Fucking up some other bitch. That's my mom.
This fool said the sunshine.
Who's that bitch that you were with? That's not me, babe. Now I know the back of your neck. I know the back of your neck. That's you.
Maybe it's my experience, but I'm just saying. If it's not there, it's in Q-Clip. It's in one of those motherfucking places that you get caught up.
I reject that. Thirsty Ox too.
Or is there another place?
Thirsty Ox.
You know what? I've never been to Thirsty Ox. I've been to 30. To Mariscos and 30.
30 too good cracking.
And I just like peep over. I'm like, nah, that shit is crazy.
He said that shit like what?
I was gonna say something else, but
there's another thing, but you gotta be careful, homie.
That's hatred, dog.
nah, cause I parked in the alley and shit. I'm like, nah, that shit's sketchy. Yeah, I was like, that shit's sketchy. I'm like, nah, some shit happened and 30 Mariscos was like, oh, our cameras didn't work. Fuck you, So ever since I was like, nah, I ain't even that one.
Hey, what is the other one? There's the one that from around the corner was that place called like Gonzalez. It's like a random.
That shit is a hole in the wall, my boy.
Where? Which one?
Oh, it's right there on Gonzalez.
Los compadres or what?
No way. And by the laundromat. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What was
it?
Demon time. Fuck the camera. Anyway. Demon time.
You go there when you got them goggles.
Shout out to Andrew, man.
Homie, you see his face when I see you gotta go when you got the goggles on?
Yeah, do that.
Fuck that shit. That shit's crazy.
That shit's crazy, though.
So la vida cuesta. So how did it like? So you started it, you guys, and then how was it when you guys started? How many people are in with you guys?
There's 7 of us in total, bro.
7, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what first started it like?
Well, to be honest with you, like they had made the group, you know, and me and manager, we were doing our own thing, you know. I was doing my thing, and then my little homie was making the beats and all, but he started trying to rap on shit like that on the beats. It wasn't bad. It was like, you know, it wasn't
you
like
were
that.
feeling it?
Yeah, I felt like it was just not too much love, you know, like his voice would sound like he fucking edited the shit out of it, you know. My shit was usually like no editing on it, dog.
Okay, so you were gauging like it wasn't your vibe, right?
No, it's not. At that too, my boy, you know, it's all love, but
that's respect.
Like,
that's respect.
I had to let him know how I felt, you feel me? Because the crew's not gonna get fed, bro. And I hit on Manners, and Manners was doing his own thing too with his little posse, and then shit, we collabed. And when we collabed, we were just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just keep it writing.
You just can't be doing shit with people that are just not trying to move forward.
Yeah, word.
Like you're stuck in the same place, and it's always like an excuse for everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And at least with like once we were able to like get introduced to the fucking LVC fam and everything, it's like Prime says, never not working. We're always doing something.
Yeah.
You know, everybody plays a role.
Dope.
Like you just don't have like, hey, this fool does everything. Like, hey, well, I'm in charge of something. He's in charge of something. Everybody has a little role to play.
Dope.
Yeah. You know, which is I feel like it's a lot more sophisticated and a lot more like straightforward.
Yep.
You know, than
So when it first started, and you guys were like giving like advice and like maybe plans on what was gonna be the first thing. What were the beginnings like? Did somebody like bring a song to it? Did somebody say?
Pretty much. That's how it was. We reached out to Weeds and Prime, and we're like, hey, you want to collab? I said, yeah, man. So we brought a beat. Started fucking around with it. Next thing you know, we did a video to it, man.
Oh shit!
So, you know, after that one,
Which one was that one? Which one was that one?
That's like one of our go-to tracks to perform.
Okay.
Because it's like a G-Funk vibey track, you know, like.
And the energy's always just there.
Yeah, the energy's always there because it's also
had a few reactions.
Was it surprising that everybody like kind of like it kind of just came together easily? Like how you say. It was easy for everybody to just vibe out, and it was all the energy, and it was just there. Was there like differences on advice and like plans?
On like the whole team?
Yeah.
Type of shit. Shit. Well, I mean, not really. Like when we performed and shit, like cause
Well, in like the whole song too, like was some like how you just said like a whole like maybe a groovy song, whatever, you know, stuff like that, a G-funk. But then somebody else is like, oh, what about if we do this? Maybe more of a rap.
We're versatile.
It's
We're
like that,
versatile
bro.
with it.
It's like
You
that,
know,
but you know
we're
what? It's
versatile.
all positive energy that goes from different artists to make a track something different, bro. Like homie, he kills it with his punchlines and his smoothness, bro.
Yeah.
And we come in with just different vibes and everything, bro, and it makes the song pop more, bro. It's different.
Yeah.
You know, it's not all the same energy that's fucking from every artist. You know, it's different energy that comes out.
So would you say that maybe the differences in between everybody makes it what it is?
Oh, Mando, bro.
We all bring
you
something
bring your energy to the game and you
it's different, but it blends well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Basically,
Yeah.
basically, like food-wise, basically all the seasonings, all the seasonings make a good plate. It makes a good plate.
If you make it work, if you make it work,
All the
exactly.
seasonings make a good plate.
You can't put too much Cuban on that
That's what I'm
motherfucker.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If you make
That
a little
shit
bit of
tastes
everything,
nasty,
right?
right?
If it's
That's
working,
right.
and that's what I'm saying. And like you said, if it's working just right, and just that's you know example. You know, if the chemistry's right in the studio, you know,
Have
we can get it going.
Have you ever guys like had a moment where you guys are like, oh shit, like you guys did something without like putting too much into it, and you're like, fuck
yeah,
this shit came out. Like, we didn't even think it was gonna be, and you guys just ended it there. And you're like,
you know
fuck
what,
this,
bro?
that's it.
This is something that we've all talked about. As a group, you gotta be able to take constructive criticism to art. And you gotta be able to think about it and say, all right, you know, I'm in a group. The homie's telling me for like the good sake of what we're doing. Because a lot of people, and that's what happened. I felt with the people that we were working with, like you would tell them something, hey, no, but are you thinking that you're better than me? It's not even that, bro.
No,
like, cause
it's
me,
never that.
I always tell these fools when they kill it. You gotta be able to appreciate when they fucking like kill that shit. And if they do something, they do better than me, or I do better than him, or he does better than me. Like, hey, no, like you're pushing me. Yeah, you're pushing me.
It's motivation.
But if you're taking it, but if you're taking it the wrong way when we're saying, hey, like, hey, you gotta step up your game. Like, everybody's doing something except you.
You know, like what they say, if it hurts you, it's because it kind of fits you. That's maybe either you gotta add something or you gotta fix something. That's just at the end of the day, that's what it is. If it bothers you, it's because something's up.
And you know what?
You feel some type of way, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Some type of way.
And it shouldn't make you feel this was bugging on me.
Like for example, my
it's
boy,
something like, hey, okay, he said that. He said it for a reason. If it came out like that, then let me do something, and maybe I might fix it without even like having a reason. Like say I tell you, oh, your rhyme right there, that specific thing was bad. No, you can say it with other words and you'll know what it is.
For example, though, like we're recording and we had like a little sit down, planning our album shit out, you know, and I had to drop 2 verses, bro. I was kind of pissed in the booth, dog. This was like, hey. He'll stop it, do it again. Stop it, do it again. And you want to know what? He came out of the booth and he's like, look, bro, just relax, you know? Switch this word with that word. Take this word with that word. Put this in front of that one. Hey, bro. And I shit you not, bro. Everything fucking just laid out, dog.
It is.
It's like fucking hitting a home run, bro.
Sometimes that's what it is.
You know? And it's not gonna take bad, bro. All it is you're learning, my boy. You're growing and you're learning and you're cutting that shit together, dog.
Those shit's gotta be the best moments.
That shit sounds good, homie. You did a good job.
Sometimes
it's bunk, homie.
Sometimes a no is better than a yes. Because when they tell you a no, sometimes a yes becomes easier, and then you just get more yeses than no's later.
That's just all it is. You need the no's to prosper, dog.
And then sometimes the no's get you more hungry to get the yes. Why? Because you could get 10 no's, that fucking 11th one.
I've heard a lot of rappers.
It's gonna make up for twice, maybe 3 times
coming
that.
out, bro. That it's like, hey, my boy, like, who the fuck is telling you to rap?
Yeah.
Like, just be honest.
Ponte las pilas. Hey, he's like, what the fuck did I choose?
Now, you know what my lady tells me? She's like, if you sucked, I will tell you because I don't want you to make us look bad. And I'm like, lady, that's like, well, I'm your lady. So I have to fuck with you. You know, I'm going to fuck with you. I have to be with you. So if somebody's talking bad about you, then it's coming to me.
That's how we do it, bro.
You know, and then it's like, hey, like, there's a lot of dudes that it's like, hey, my boy,
That's how they get me. She's like, hey, don't be out there saying stupid shit or doing, because then if they come back, hey, who's your wife? Who's your wife?
We don't suck though. We're good.
We're both looking back, you know. Hey,
we're not in like we gotta stop. Like we're all good at what we do.
I take that as a compliment when somebody baby mama tells me I'm good.
Yeah. We kid
Nah, I feel like
for that answer.
Everybody subscribe.
Yeah, we agree with
everybody.
Yeah, guys, you guys need to subscribe. I've been looking at the fucking algorithm, and you guys ain't fucking subscribing.
He don't even have to spell algorithm.
The fucking views are there, motherfuckers. But if for every fucking view I got, it was a subscription, we'd be at least at 500 subscribers, motherfuckers.
Hey, bro, but you gotta say please. At least say please.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. I don't need a please. I ain't asking for shit. I ain't asking for money.
One please a year would help you out a long time, dog.
And it's true, dog. He's right.
Say please and thank you.
I mean,
Say please and thank you.
It's humbly appreciated, dog, but it don't take much to support a motherfucker.
Hey, fool, this was always with anger inside. Dog, like, yo, dog, be nice.
Hey, when you go to the party, I'd be like,
Sometimes.
Yes,
that's true.
She'll give it to you. Instead of spitting in your beard.
Subscribe to the fucking channel, please. Motherfuckers dying.
They must ask for a motherfucker. Get with the fucking program.
Wasn't spit.
Y'all must pay for OnlyFans. Y'all can subscribe to this bitch.
Hey, I told them 300. I told them 300 subscribers. I'll give everybody my OnlyFans. Somebody, they don't want to get me there, dog.
Only one, dog. Hey, show me about those guys make income too, right?
Hey, I'm selling hair and putting it in jars and shit. Hey, I not sell underwear. Why the fuck can I sell my boxers, right?
There's some fat bitches out there that might want to buy them for you.
Well, there's guys out there that be like, oh, they're
You should put hair. You should put hair in your michelada mix.
fuck no, there's serio.
Damn, that shit's good, dog. What's your specialty? It's my hair, dog.
Hey, it's the extra tapadillo, bitch. Sometimes they be like, oh, they're too clean. Leave a little rajita de canela on them motherfuckers. Serio. So when you guys first started, was it like you guys went straight into the studio, started recording? What were the beginnings like? Were you guys maybe looking to perform somewhere? Did you guys perform or what?
Individually, it's different, bro.
Yeah, as we started off and shit, I mean, because originally it was like,
shit.
yeah.
We weren't really taking it as serious, but once we linked up with the homies and we seen that we could perform and shit, we just ran with it. We did our first performance. All of us did it, and fucking, we just loved that shit, and we just said, "Fuck it."
That's dope.
So,
yeah,
that's how it was. Cause I started for like hella young too. Like my friends said, just freestyling and shit.
Yeah.
And
that was
like my cousin, he was a badass producer, bro, right here in Oxnard. Dog. Shout out to Lowe's, motherfucker from CBG and shit, bro. And I would always go to the studio and watch these guys fucking do their thing, you know. And I'll be sitting there like, oh, shit's bad, bro.
Yep.
Went to my first concert at I think 12, bro, over there in the theater, and that's something I was like, fuck.
You were like, I want to be up there.
I want to be up there with those guys. I want to be there, bro. You know?
Like you get
That's
the feeling when you're down there,
hey, bro,
but then you see what's up there. And you're like, I want to be up there so I can give the people the feeling that I'm feeling.
Yeah, bro. The energy was just different, bro. When I was a kid, bro. Now
it's crazy.
We did a show with Conejo on the 31st. Oh, that shit. And bro, the energy that I felt, bro, I was like, I want this shit every fucking performance, bro. No fucking between. If I can't get the crowd cracking like we did that 31st, bro, I don't want it, bro. You could take the fucking crowd and go somewhere else, bro. So we got Drummer Boy coming up next, dog. Shout out to Drummer Boy for letting us do a show with him.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. I want that energy, dog, and I'm gonna get that energy, bro.
May 12.
LA.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get your tickets if you guys need tickets.
When is it?
May 12th.
May 12th.
May 12th?
Yeah, we'll see what's up.
It's like a...
Se van el pase.
Ese güey viene solo, güey.
Serio.
Ese güey llega solito, güey.
Sí, güey, llego solito siempre. Y también me voy.
Sí, güey. Nah, man, hearing your story, how you guys started, I think is really dope. How you guys came together from a collab.
Hey, bro, check out. We all grew up in the same area, the same block.
Serio?
We all grew up since we were younger.
That's crazy.
Hey, so it's May 12th?
Yeah.
He's asking his girl.
Baby.
You see how shit.
Yeah, 2 weeks notice, dog.
I'm in the fucking calendar. Like 2 weeks notice. Yes,
sometimes a lie is better than the truth. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're right on that one. I'm seeing if it's 2 weeks. I'm seeing if it's 2 weeks.
I'm fighting with you already.
It is. It's the permission app. You know what I mean?
I gotta do 13. I gotta do 13 good days to get that 14 out.
Oh, shit. Here you go. Hell yeah.
Nah, it's dope. I see how hyped you got when you're talking about you started getting that shit crunk, man.
Yeah, that shit's crazy how you guys say like it happened and then
bro,
like
it all happened like no bullshit. It happened like instantly, bro. These fucking shows, bro. Like we went to our first one.
You know what's crazy is that we started this like we said in this fool's fucking living room. And all I brought to the table was cameras. He had the living room. His cousin had the table. And then this guy, we did the first episode, and I don't know where he said, the camera guy. We've tried so hard. We've tried so hard to get him on camera. This motherfucker we got him one time.
He just said the living room.
Y'all don't need no face, but shout out to the camera guy.
One time we got him. And he said like a sentence, and that's all we got from him. That's yeah. So
He's a meme.
I'm not gonna be over here saying his full name and shit. You know, he just but our camera guy, yeah. So
that's right.
He told us that.
He told us, hey,
What's your name, dog? What's your name?
Did you not just hear what the homies said?
I'm gonna say it. Do I say your first? Do I say your first and last name? Your first and last name? I'll say your first and last name.
That's from like the cartoonish shit or
this
what?
was just called him the camera guy. That's the homie.
Hey, I thought the homies trying to be professional, dog. I thought he was coming out professional, you know what I mean? And he said, we've seen government names, dog.
I'll pick it up, dog. That's hilarious.
He told us, in college I was taking like these filming classes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know where, dog. I don't know where he told us that, and then he was like, well, I got this much, and I told him, well, I got these cameras, a fucking iMac, and I got this much money.
There you go.
Okay, fuck it. We started in the living room. And I don't know where shit just started giving itself.
But it's not just that. It's not just that, bro. It is that, but me and him knew we talk shit at work, bro. So me and New had a chemistry off the rip. And homie got an eye that we don't. We don't really pay attention to the camera shit. Like this shit, we all came together too, but he kind of is like, oh, do this, do that. Hey, move the table. Put it like this, move it here, and some of the camera angles, dog, we don't fucking do that shit, dog.
Sometimes he's like, oh, we should. I'm like, cool. I don't even know why you asking me, dog.
Sometimes we be looking at the podcast when it drops, I'm like, oh, that shit looks cool.
He goes home and edits some of them, but he doesn't tell us what the edits were, and then we see it and we're like, hey, fool, you put it, you fucking did this, and that. And he just tells us, I was just fucking with it. I was just fucking this came out, so we're like, oh,
so which is the guy that goes, look at the podcast, that's me right there. Oh, that's but look at me.
Look at me. It ain't me, dog.
When I go to Walmart and somebody asks me for a pic, in the autograph, that's how I know I'm a made it. So I made it.
When you find out you can airdrop it everywhere, fool.
Serio.
Let that day come.
I want to people on my roof.
That's too funny.
Shot a music video. Our windows down, and one of the homies were like, hey, could we use your roof? He's like, yeah, climb up there. So we went up by his pad and shit, we hopped over the fence. His tia was down there, and he was like, hey, fool, my tia said she wants a picture when you were done. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And she's like, Ben. She grabbed me. I was like, Mom. She very disrespectful. He's like, fucking me. He's like,
word.
I don't think about the grandma, dog, but the tia looks like, I could be your tia.
I think we came together a lot like you guys from, and then developed with a lot of constructive criticism.
That's what's crazy.
Like we give each other a lot of no's, bro. You know what I mean? So like.
We've like seen it from other people and other like rappers and other performers, other business people. We've had business people here, and it's like we've seen it that they say like, I started it as off thinking one thing and it sort of took its own way. And it leaves from your hands for a little bit, but then when you get a hold of it and it becomes a little bit more without you even like taking the steps that you thought you were gonna take, and it just creates something even better. Yeah. Or sometimes it goes as smooth as you be like, how the fuck did I get here? Look.
That was your speaker.
He thought they were gangbanging on us and shit. He's like, yo, hey, the border patrol. This was grabbed the strap. He's like, oh shit. Where you at? Yo, one thing we thought we did do on purpose though is like the freestyle part of our podcast, right? Like we tried like at first, trust me, though, we had some rough episodes where like, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We talking over each other, but we definitely build a relationship between us too. We gotta keep it strong because our show is a little different because we just going off the vibe, bro. Like we don't really we could go for hours, you know what I mean? And now we have structure, but it's like unspoken structure. You know what I mean? Like
sometimes we thought about it like, hey, like we were like thinking about this, you know, like interviewing performers, interviewing any, you know, it was just us, just going about like what we started our weekends, stuff at work, you know, shit like that, like our experiences. A for the other day I went to Vallarta as crackhead outside, you know, shit like that. Hey, Vallarta crackhead. Hey, Vallarta crackhead.
Watch it for an hour.
No, I'm
it goes like this.
Hey, I bought like $400 of groceries, fool, you know what I mean?
Hey, Vallarta,
EBT card.
Nah, it's crazy because Vallarta crackheads are a little bit more classier than the Circle K ones. I'm just saying.
Hey, it's not Circle K no more, it's Beverage House.
Yeah.
Right? All the Circle K's are beverage houses.
Motherfuckers got sued or what?
I don't know.
I don't know. We're just wiped out. That's just crazy. So have you guys been performing? What was the last performance you guys did?
The 31st.
The 31st. And where was that at?
Right here at Fresh Mix.
Fresh Mix?
Yeah, on Saviors.
Nice. How was that one? Was it packed?
We would have gone.
It was fucking active, bro. It was active.
No, I seen it. It was just too late for it. When I seen
my Cheetos, dog. You see me, dog?
When I seen it on there, yesterday, I was like, it's too late. I was working over there, dog. I was working over there. Yeah, I was like, nah. Yeah, I do work in the place like that.
He's like, what's over there, bro?
Hey, you look the some fat. Hey, thank you.
Yeah. Really find out you work at Chipotle,
Nah. If I was working at Chipotle, they tell me I look like somebody that works at T-Mobile. I was like, I ain't working at
yeah, there's a guy that looks like he's T-Mobile, bro.
You see? I'm telling you,
no fucking help at all, bro. I'm like, wait, he's fucking helping me again. I just came in last week. And can I talk to that girl over there?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna help you. I'm like, dude, fuck this. I just got that shit and walk out.
If I tell you they didn't help me for shit.
Motherfuckers like,
they don't help. Hey, they don't
what if it was him?
And probably the twin, dog.
Hey, the fucking people on the phone help you more than the people in person.
Yeah, hey, the people in the chat. Like
that too. You don't even have to call. The text back and forth when they fix your shit.
The fucking people at the store want you to buy shit.
Yeah,
you're not making me money. I don't.
It's because look, have you noticed that you go to any grocery store and there's just like little kids working there now?
Traumatizing grocery stores.
No, I'm just saying, like you go to Food for Less.
He's one every day.
You go to Food for Less and you're like, hey, where's the plates and napkins? And they're like, they look stupider than you. They're like, but they're wearing the Food for Less like shirt. Motherfucker, don't you work here now?
I worked at a place where I didn't know where the fuck was going on.
That's what I'm saying. But
they asked me questions like,
it's just crazy. I just see him and they're just like, fool, he looks like you're still not out of high school, dog. You're just, you know.
He isn't, dog.
And then he's just all blown out and shit. I'm like, how do you do that, dog? Like I don't like I smoked here and there, but I'm saying like I can't smoke and work. Like I just can't do it.
I got one funny. Hold up.
I can't do it. I just can't work and smoke.
We used to chief of this motherfucker, right? And homie, he would get all mad because he would get high on contact. Like,
Hey, don't feel bad. I couldn't hear like that either, dog.
Sick one, dog.
Because it's not like they smoke.
He would cough. He didn't even hit the shit, dog.
It's because look, dog. It's not. Sometimes it's not one. It's like two joints, dog. And the
and blunts going around at the same time. You're just sitting there and just like, I'm in a spaceship. I smoke what I have to, and I come out there and I'm like,
one time,
I got the munchies like a motherfucker.
One time, a joint. I would have known.
One time, dog.
We could cheap with this fool right now.
Hey, you know what we do? Hold on. Hey, go get the shit from the truck, dog.
Yeah,
Trying to get some
fuck around. Nah, that's cool.
Hey, get the shit from the truck. Hell yeah, get the shit from the truck.
You're gonna hit the pin and put it that way, fool.
How much time you have?
How much time next to me? So I'll be like,
How much time do you have? 35? Well, I mean, there's 34 if you want to pause it right here. That's up to you guys.
I was fucking with you. It was a joke, bro. Nah, we straight.
Nah, it's because the thing is like, it's like there was one time that I kid you not, dog. I was itchy, like me estaba. Wait. No, okay, that was another day. That was another day, but there was some drops coming, dog. Like I was like, fool, I swear to God, like there's drops spraying on this motherfucker.
But water was dropping.
But then later, I was like, I told you, ripping, like I told you, dog. Nah, but one time tenía comezón en el culo, and it was.
He didn't wipe. That's different.
It was in there, dog. It was in there.
Next question, dog.
Nah.
I don't want to know about your ass, dog.
It was in there, dog. And I remember we were sitting.
He didn't use wipies, wait.
They left the neck was in the rubber.
I'm hairy as fuck, dog.
That's all he says out there.
Shit, use the wipes,
I kid you not, dog.
Hey, yeah, thousands of dingleberries in the shade.
Serio, dog. Serio.
Hey, you mean it?
Nah,
He means it when it says, "You guys are gonna get to know me." How was it?
It's supposed to be a podcast.
I wasn't lying, dog. I wasn't lying, man.
Dog, you're getting kind of personal over there, dog.
No, it's just these fools. These fools were smoking so much, dog, that I was just thinking of me scratching my ass, and then the itch went away, dog. I was like, oh, serious, that was it. Hey, these fools were smoking some good shit, dog. It was crazy, dog.
Dog said he got so high his ass itch, dog. I don't know.
I was never gonna itchy ass off of smoking weed.
It's crazy, dog. You're supposed to be hotboxing this shit sometimes, and I'm just like, fuck, I don't know.
Let's get it cool.
He got so high que le comenzó
Neta, fool.
That's crazy.
So you guys just.
That's great crack.
You guys. El Foco Crispis, güey, neta,
I didn't say all that, dog.
Next question, dog.
Come on now.
Yeah, next question, dog.
So you guys performed that Fresh Mix, and how was that? How did that end? What was that day like?
We performed there a couple times, though, but that one was just active, bro.
That's the one that got you hyped as fuck.
It made me want to elevate to another level of music, bro.
So from this one, the next one's the one that you're saying, May in LA.
Well, it's because I feel like for the connect, it's like when we started. If I'm being honest with you, we've been like more uptight than Prime. Like he's been the one that's like been up there, like moving, like bumpy. So we were trying to like get like him. So. This last show he wasn't able to be there, and that's when we fucking loosened up, you know?
No, he broke his head.
Yeah, but we did it for homie too, because he wasn't here. We were like, fuck it, we're gonna do the show. Like, our homie's gonna be like, hell yeah, like, they did it. And because he's always been like, I tell him too, like, hey, you're the hype man, dog. Like,
that's
you're
fire,
the one that when you do your shit, like, you're over there, like, fucking moving and, like, making, like, the crowd.
That's the thing about
like, give me the hype, you know what I mean?
I love doing that.
Yeah, we just gotta get comfy, you know, like. We gotta get comfy because I feel like we get a little bit tense. Or like, fuck, I got noticed when we fuck up.
That's real shit.
What were the critics like? If we could go back a little bit, what were the critics like in the beginning?
Stiff.
No, but I'm saying like otherwise, like saying like, or people around you wise, like maybe your girls, maybe the people you were hanging out with.
The first show, for instance, it was with Yellow Hill, bro. You know, with Yellow Hill.
Yellow Hill?
Yeah, Yellow Hill was right here in Oxnard, dog.
I'm not sure if you ever heard of him. He's out there.
I know Yellow Hill. I know Yellow Hill.
I just wasn't sure.
I know Yellow Hill, so I'm like,
only motherfucker on stage that was cutting up for Prime, homie. Like, I stood.
Where was he at?
At Fresh Mix, too.
You need to download Fresh Mix for that, homie. You got you on the show.
No, I know Fresh Mix. I just don't go there. It's too small for me, dog.
No, it's not too small. It's just.
Hey, dog, we fat. Hey, we fat, dog. I'm claustrophobic in that motherfucker, dog.
I'm a big motherfucker, dog, and I feel comfortable in there, dog.
We're all fat,
yeah,
you might be extra fat.
I went in there twice, dog. I went in there twice, and I seen like 13-year-olds and 15-years. I'm like, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Hold on.
I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying.
The first show was an all-age event. After that, all of our shows been 21 and up, bro. Due to the fact that, yeah, you're right, bro. They shouldn't have kids where people are smoking marijuana. They shouldn't have people, especially at the bar, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
shouldn't have it,
fuck,
dog.
when was this?
Nah,
Was this what, like 3 years ago?
Nah, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, right?
November of last year.
Last year?
First show.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Fucking
6 months.
shit, dog.
That was the first show, bro.
That shit's crazy because I was just thinking about going to one of his shows in LA that he was doing 3 shows. Yeah.
And well, even if you did, I think he might be coming back to Oxnard.
Nice.
That's what he said, no?
I'm sure he's bound.
Did he?
to,
Yeah,
I haven't seen it on his Instagram.
Well, not soon, but I'm pretty sure, like, in a couple
If
months.
it's in his books, I'm definitely going to that one. I mean, it doesn't matter where it is. We're trying to go to a G Perico one.
I'll go G Perico.
Yeah, G Perico. I think from LA, G Perico and Yellow Hill are my shit right now. Cause then Yellow Hill is trying to perform with Sugar Free and shit like that.
I know.
I want to go to that.
I think he might be on tour.
That shit with fucking Sugar Free too, dog. That fool, Desi Hollow.
Who?
And that fool sounds like Sugar Free, dog.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
like, that's like his fucking prodigy right there.
Desi Hollow.
Yeah?
Desi Hollow, yeah.
You guys gotta tap in with that.
Hey, that fool does nothing but like
G-Funk.
like the old school beats, dog. Like he makes on fool like hard. He goes to that fool Dominator to get him and make shit too, dog. So yeah, that shit's fire. He raps like fucking like
Exactly like those fools,
yeah.
Sugar Free.
He raps like Sugar Free.
So what about that? What about that question that I asked? Like, what were the critics around you? Like, maybe people that they didn't even know that what your plans were. Did you get negatives at first?
Nah,
or what?
like at first, I think everybody shows a little love to everybody. You feel me, dog? But as we started doing shows like outside of Oxnard, the Valley and all that shit. Shout out to all the bars that hosted those. Hey, bro, it was like all nothing but love, dog. All love, bro. Everywhere we've been through lately, dog.
Yeah.
All positive feedback, dog.
We're in the valley.
Reseda, fucking, everywhere in the valley, dog, we had shows pretty much, dog.
Nice.
That shit was actually out there, bro.
I actually look at it like this: if you got more positives than negatives, then fuck the negatives, right?
Yeah.
One of my first jobs was right there on the Tommy's Burgers, right there off of Roscoe.
Had to be at a food joint, huh?
Sad.
Fool got caught up eating the burgers. And he clowned on us, I gotta get him, man. It's only right.
We laughed right away, fool. We laughed right away, dog.
He was in the freezer with the ice cream on.
He's trying to take it out of me because that fat joke I said.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. So he's trying to go back and forth.
Hey, you do that shit too. You was like, you be like telling me about my neck. I'm like, you don't gotta fucking you.
Okay. If a fat motherfucker comes to you and tells you something, is it more offensive from a fat guy or like a fucking guy with a six pack?
No, hold on. I'd rather take it from the fat guy, bro, because you wanna know what? He might be going through some shit. He might be putting under pressure.
my bad,
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I know you feel some kind of way. But if a guy
I might just blow this motherfucker up.
Somebody bought some smoke in his face.
It's because he's drinking White Claws.
So he feels aggressive.
It's the what did this say? The Alka-Seltzers?
Alka-Seltzer with kids.
This said I was drinking Saldiwa.
That's crazy.
Nah,
You're over there.
So I don't like carbonated water. Yeah, me too. I don't know why.
Yo, la agua mineral está chingona, güey.
That's what you like.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when you're all crudo, una pinche peñafiel, güey, con limón, tajín y sal, güey.
and a shot of tequila, homie, you're feeding me.
Yo me como una sopa de vaso, güey. El caldito de agua mix.
Hey, this one takes out the fucking soup and just takes the fucking cup.
Banana, fool.
Neta. That's a broke.
Hey, fool, man, don't check the bottle when you're hungry, dog.
Hey, fuck yeah, I grew up on that shit, bro. Shout out to
Nah, hey, I'm not.
I grew up on Maruchan.
Nah.
my Sean, the burritos.
The burritos, the 2 for $1 back then. The ones that the red ones or the green ones.
Well, shout out for those days for you, but
Hey, I can eat what I want, bro, but sometimes cup of noodles are cup of noodles, bro. Maybe they're in my DNA. You know what I mean? That shit is loco.
Te salga un pinche cerote de este tamaño, güey. Que te salga un pinche cerote bien tieso, güey. That shit takes a long time to digest that,
dog. This is
I'm just saying, dog.
Like this.
Hey, I took one out. Hey, I took one out that I have to hold it with both hands. I'm saying,
He's talking from experience.
They gotta get chorro.
Yes, I guess.
Chorro, man. That's crazy.
Especially when you're in the bathroom, you're like, and then like the little shit comes out. Who the fuck? Where's the rest?
You need some fiber in my boy.
You need to go get your colon checked, dog.
That's not a badass colon.
Fucking colon cleaning shit, bro.
So where are you guys at in as like maybe music wise and performance wise? Is there something that you want more? Is there something that you're already at, or what are the two things right now?
Oh shit, definitely want more shows.
More shows for sure, man.
And what are those looking like? Like, are you guys booking them, or
we lock in with them, man, promoters and all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the one in LA, and is there more after that, or you guys are still in
The
contact?
Psycho Roman.
Psycho Roman Bakersfield, dude. We locked in with that one already. Catch One, Conejo. I chopped it up with Conejo. Chopped it up with Catch One, and
What about
we made it
music
happen,
wise?
bro.
What's the studio time looking like?
Hey,
What's
man,
the
it's like this.
records
We
looking
all got
like? What is
different.
it?
We got an album coming out pretty soon too, man.
We got a little saying that we go by, and we're always saying that we're never not working, because we really never not working, because even when we are working, we
still
working.
working.
I mean,
Sometimes when you're not working, you work the most.
I'm
dog.
saying, my boy be like on the clock and shit, and then he'll text me out an hour like, yo, peep the shit I just wrote, and I'll be like, you on the clock? He'll be like, I peep the shit I just wrote.
Hey, sometimes the best shit comes out when you're just like at work or taking the shit. I mean, you know.
The mind
He has a thing with shit.
Hey, I'm just saying.
That's the second time.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not thinking about the podcast when I'm taking the shit, dog.
I am.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, sometimes I'm on my notes, dog, and I'm like, fuck, the shit took 5 minutes, but the 30 minutes that I'm sitting here are the ones that I'm writing down, dog.
You know, I sit in the shower, dog, because you're there listening to your chair, you're fucking having your own little fucking private culture, dog. Who does this thing in the shower, bro?
Whatever gets the mind
I'm a music. I be getting music.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you fucking post. You're just like in your vibe, dog. When you're by yourself, dog, like
Comfort zone.
fucking driving to work or your car, like you just get in that little fucking mentality where you're like.
I've been in the fucking restroom at work, dog, and I get more DMs back from fools that want to do the podcast than when I'm actually fucking trying to
Just
Just randomly
that
and
shit, homie, you
shit.
know what I mean? I don't know, it seems like a kind of off balance tonight, dog.
Just saying. Off balance. The chair is off balance.
Hey, you know what it is, dog. It's what it is, homie. I think you broke it. You said you was like,
Nah, hey, this boy, he wanted the picture, huh?
He wanted the picture.
He wanted the picture because he's seen me and he's in here. He's like, I need the picture, dog.
big boss, dog.
You're gonna need a new chair after this.
No wonder he's like, no, this is my chair. He's sitting that broke one over there.
You was there.
You were there.
And don't fucking move.
He wanted to blame you.
That's what he did, though. He's like, that's what people do. He's taller than me. I can blame him.
No, man. Yo, so I
guys,
got a question for you guys. So, like, besides you guys' music, I'm sure y'all bump your shit, right? But what do you guys listen to when you're not listening to your shit? You know what I mean?
A lot of shit.
I'll let everybody answer one at a time. Shit, go ahead.
Well, fuck.
Go ahead, no?
Shit, I'm real versatile with my music. I'll bump everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
What you
shit.
listening to right now? Like,
Oh, right now? That's a good question. Shit, what am I really stuck on right now? Shit, I've been
What's the shit that you open your YouTube right now and come up?
Instrumentals.
Ooh.
Instrumentals.
Wu-Tang.
Who?
Wu-Tang, the Far Side.
Wu-Tang?
Far Side. Oh,
That
you
classic
there?
shit, yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, I'm on that classic shit for sure. If I hop on my YouTube and shit like that, you know, you're gonna see a lot of old school shit, some Nas, some Wu-Tang, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Some shit we was raised on, some Psycho Realm and shit like that.
Dope.
Big
You
L.
know what I mean?
What about you
Big
guys?
Al.
Shit, I just opened mine up right now to be specific, dog. Like when we said that, vice versa, dog. Like, fuck, I listen to country, dog. That's pretty fucking
Dope,
crazy,
man.
dog.
Dope.
I listen to jazz.
Listen to a lot of shit.
Do you ever get out of your element? Do you ever get out of like, fuck, let me put some chente on?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I listen to corridos fucking 90% of the day.
That's like
what about Peso Pluma right now?
Yeah.
Peso Pluma's the shit right now.
I'm gonna have to go with Santa Fe Clan, dog.
Santa Fe Clan.
Shit that I was saying.
I watched him. I watched him since when he first put out a video, dog, in the fucking dirt, homie. You see how he elevated, homie?
Crazy.
And he showed me a verse, and he went crazy.
And my boy,
that fool came out.
I don't say that about everybody.
Hey, my boy,
he went crazy.
That fool came out of where my mom was at, La Colonia 18 and shit.
And look at what he did. He came out of the dirt, homie.
Yeah.
To say for Mexicans to come out of the dirt with no paper, my boy, to work your ass off.
Hey, bro, I'm from Mexico, so that's
it only makes you want to grind as hard as that fool did, dog, to get to where you want to be at. My boy, and if you don't,
and not just that, he's gone back to where he started,
dog. He's good as fuck.
He shows you like him. He's gone back, and where his house used to be, he made it into his own museum, dog.
I don't know.
And he has a mic that he started with that his dad has said that he fucking worked I don't know how many fucking weeks just to get it. It was one of the USB ones, and it was just that with a bunch of cortinas. He went all the way to the azotea of his house in Mexico, next to the fucking el pinche barril de agua, güey.
Yeah.
And he was up there and he just put curtains and he just put a mic right there.
That's a wild.
That's a mind.
That shit was when he did that video, people were like, how the fuck can you go to your colonia? He's like,
because that's when you're hungry.
This is what I came from. Like, there's a lot of danger out there. Yes, I know a lot of people want me killed, but fool, I'm in my streets, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I'm safer here than the fucking Cali, dog. You know, at the end of the day.
It's true.
And it's crazy when he did that video.
That's the hardest shit who's put me on. Santa Fe, that shit was hard, bro.
Yeah,
that's I'm more like boleros. Like, I like old school music, like Ramon Ayala and
he's put some shit on some verses.
He put some hits on
that when you listen to them in English, you're like, this motherfucker just said it in Spanish sounds even better. He literally fucking said it in Spanish and it just sounds way better than English sometimes.
You don't even rhyme in English, fool.
Hell no, you don't. You gotta do that shit.
That's why I can't even.
Like that one little piece that says "Las putas me buscan por mi dinero" or something like that.
Nah, but look, what I'm saying, he got in his bag. He got in his bag. You know what I mean? Like, I've never heard someone in Spanish say like go in that mode. Like he right there, like elite bars, right? And I'm sure they have, but from what I've heard, I'm not trying to say nobody has, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But on the Fed, kill it.
On the beginning, when you guys first started, what was it that inspired you guys more, or maybe were like, what were you guys doing more, listening to more when you guys were writing in the beginning?
Sheesh, I was fuck.
Because we've heard plenty.
Like Chicano like rap, bro. Chicano rap. To be honest with you,
Chicano raps.
Chicano rap.
What were the Chicano rappers that you guys were listening to in those days?
Even just watching and listening to like a lot of underground artists from Oxnard, bro.
Like, well, all of us fucking, you know, it's always been Psycho Round too right there.
Yeah.
Psycho Round, Six Symphonies.
Okay, I got you.
All that, you know, like.
Yeah, we all got a lot of styles and shit. This fool put me on with a lot of dudes and shit too, you know? Like this fool and the boy Scheme, another dude from my member and shit, put me on music with like Up North and shit. Them dudes Briss and fucking CML and artists like that, you know? Them rappers are dope, you know? Because the other music makes you, you know, like look at other fucking styles of like Cali and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love up and shit like that too, you know, I'm real versatile with all that shit, you know, I love me some like fucking Larry June and shit, I don't know, y'all heard that shit. I love me all that shit, like a bunch of different music from that.
I think everybody
we love trying to bump, we try to bump a lot of it, you know, all that shit, you know what I mean?
I live in Houston, bro, so I listen to Chopper School and shit.
When it comes down to that.
Yeah.
So maybe, like what was I forgot what I was gonna ask. So when you guys were first starting, maybe like way in the beginning,
right?
Like you said, you have people in your family that sing. Yeah. Was there anything that you guys took from what was around you, even though you guys didn't know that's what you wanted at first?
I was like, well, put it like this: I was kind of too young to even fucking realize what they were doing. But then later on is when my mom was like, oh, you know, your tío fucking plays guitar, he canta. You know, your cousin plays the accordion, and then you got your other two primos that play the bajo sexto and everything, you know. Yeah. And I didn't think nothing of it till we're like, when I started fucking rapping, we're doing little shit for the block, like just fucking around for the homies. Like, hey, like, let's try to do this. And I remember I used to record with my primo when it was like Windows 98 on the fucking, when you had to record everything at once. I was like, like, you know how the fucking computers had that program where you record everything at once, the beat, the voice, everything, and a little fucking mic that wasn't even for recording. Fucking
it was like a karaoke mic and shit.
And that's how we were doing it, you know. And eventually, like, now it's like fucking Pro Tools and everything.
Yeah. I started on an Xbox headset, dog.
Yeah.
What happened? On an Xbox headset, homie, with the little mic on that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
sheesh.
Yeah, with the fucking plug-in USB.
So maybe staying in that same topic, but maybe stepping back a little bit. You guys don't have to say exactly or anything that you guys don't want to answer. You guys don't have to answer. But what was the childhood of each like? If we could start from over there, coming down this way, maybe people around you want to listen to a little bit more about you, how your childhood was like, maybe how you. What brought you, honestly? Cause you were saying a little bit, so let's start with you. What brought you down, and what was your first inspiration, or maybe did you do it to get out of something bad that was happening around you, or what was?
Like I said, well, cause what?
Question.
You want to know? Like, I was like a fucking 4.0 student, dog, and I got to where I'm at now. I'm fucking valiendo verga, you know?
Yeah.
But fucking like I said, like I used to kick it with like the homies at the block, my cousin, and everything, and we were like, hey, let's just fucking bullshit, like.
But can we all agree that you can still be? Can we all agree that you can still be valiendo verga, but at the same time?
But don't make it make sense, dog. Hey, hold on. He's trying to justify his shit.
Hold on,
for you, dog.
That's why, because he just said it, so I just want to put it.
He wants to use his words against us.
I don't want this little 15-year-old.
I'm on the same way, dog.
You got priors, not just cut it.
It's all jokes.
They're gonna come out in the garage.
Hold on. I don't want this fucking 15-year-old. Look, I don't want this 15-year-old right now watching this motherfucker be like, so that means I'm fucking valiendo verga. No, I'm saying, okay.
Hey, first of all, look, can we safely ain't looking at this shit?
Hold on. Can we safely say that sometimes what we know or what we see as like que nosotros estamos valiendo verga, sometimes it's what we want to do.
My God.
Because for other people it might be like, damn, this was a piece of shit, but you're doing.
My God, you stop describing yourself, right?
Let him talk, German.
This is specifically what I do, dog. This is what I do. Let me word it to you, somebody you gotta understand, dog.
Yeah.
You should ask him the same question after.
When you're giving everything that your parents can give you, and you're putting it to the side, I'm like, fuck this.
That's
like, I want to do this. So, you know, your parents do whatever the fuck they can for you, but you yourself want more. And you don't realize what you have in front of you. So you're fucking doing stupid shit. You're making your fucking parents get sick. Making them, you know, feel like, well, what the fuck are we doing wrong, you know?
Shit, bro.
When they've been doing everything right, that's what I mean by it.
That's real shit.
You know, so it didn't take me, dog, like, I'm fucking, maybe I was like 25 when I realized, like, fuck, what the fuck have I been doing, you know? And now that I have my kids, dog, it's like, fuck, I don't want this fool doing what I was doing. Or I don't want to go through the fucking shit that I put my parents through, because that shit would fucking suck. You know what I mean?
Don't we all sometimes think about it and we're like, damn, now we have to be the fix. Now we have to be the actual change to this whole little thing that we created, basically, because at the same time we chose to not listen to our parents, but now we gotta change it. See, like me, I'm gonna answer the same question just so we could be all, you know, on the same level, on the same page. So me, I was already doing coke and drinking at 14, 15.
Hey, are you the new member for RBC? Are you the new member or what? Are you the new member to RBC? No. Oh, okay.
No, but I'm just
asking you a question.
No, because then this one said, all right, let's ask him the fucking same question. So like I could say that
we're gonna call you Chump 3000 from RBC, dog. Yeah.
Chump 3000?
No, Chump 3000.
Chump 3000?
Hey, tomorrow at work. He just gave us one. He just blacked him, man.
This was just straight blacked me, right? So how you were saying, you know, my mom told me, oh, go to school, this and this. I went to college, I tried it one semester, it wasn't for me, right? But to me right now, I still don't think that I made the wrong choice. I did the wrong things younger age, but now I know what the fuck I did. I'm never gonna take it back. But I chose to do what I do and what I did, and I think I'm still happier more than if I would have gone to college, get stuck for 4 years, and then coming out and be like, I spent 4 years and I still don't want to do that. Yeah. If I chose a career and I would have been like, fuck, now I got the diploma, but I still don't want to do that. How many people out there are like, went for 4 years and they're still not even doing what they got the paper for?
Look.
I'm just saying, you're right. You're right, dog. Like, I never, I didn't listen to my mom, dog. Like, to this day, she finds shit out and I'm like, what the fuck? She tells me, what the fuck were you doing?
Hey, but it's like, because you gotta think about it though. In a Mexican household, you're never told, follow what you want to do.
Yeah.
You're told, I want you to go to school and I want you to get a degree and I want you to do this. But do you see how sometimes... that's where we as individuals, we say, fuck this, I want to do this instead.
But do you see how sometimes...
we go about it the wrong way. We go about it the wrong way.
But do you see how sometimes, as like in the Mexican culture, mostly, is that our parents want to tell us what they couldn't do, what they didn't achieve, or what, like, you can't live through your kids, dog. No. Like if I wanted to do the military or the army or like the football or soccer, whatever, I'm not gonna tell my kid, you're fucking doing football.
Yep, that part.
That's true. My mom always told me, go to college.
Hey, hold on, Chubb, hold on. Hey, my boy, you wanna know what? I can relate to that. You wanna know why, dog? Because I got a 10-year-old boy, my boy. And I'm gonna break the cycle, whatever the fuck I gotta do, my boy. If I gotta send him to military school, dog, because he wants to act a certain way, then I'm gonna do it, dog. Why? Because I gotta make sure that he's better than what the fuck I was, dog. And if I gotta put him in football to break his little fucking anger issues over, then I'm gonna make sure somebody's disciplined him, dog.
Exactly.
Because at that age, my boy, if I had a dad that fucking did that shit for me, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, dog. I had a mom, dog, that had 7 of us, my boy, and guarantee I bet you it was fucking hard for her, dog.
Yeah.
You know, so growing up, dog, I didn't get what other kids got, homie. I got hand-me-downs. I could appreciate that, dog, on God, homie. Because, hey, it was still fucking fresh, dog, going to school like that, homie.
So what were your beginnings like? Do you think that pushed you more towards what you did? Or
nah, because...
What was your inspiration at first?
Me, it was, like, fuck, I don't even know. Like, probably around, like, maybe 13, 12 when I started seeing my cousins do music. But, like, growing up wise, dog, like, if I don't break it when I was a kid, homie, getting in trouble at school and always just for the attention, dog. It's attention, you know what I mean?
Attention,
so if you see your kid wanting attention, homie, or acting a certain way, my boy, hey, give that kid a hug, dog, because you don't know why? There's something bothering them, bro. If they don't open up to their parents, bro, something's bothering them, my guy. You know, when my son was small, he was like my fucking little left wing, dog. Everywhere with me, dog. And no matter if I was fucking up in the street, he was with me, dog. You know, so at some point in life, dog, for the way you said, oh, you can't make them do that. Hey, fool, sometimes they need that, dog.
Yeah,
sometimes they do. But I think the era
hold on. But either regardless or not, dog, if that kid don't want to do it, make that kid do it, bro. They're gonna think you in the fucking wrong run. Why? Because they don't have that free time to go fucking kick it on the block. They don't have the free time to go tag on walls with their friends. They don't have the free time to fucking sneak out and go fucking do that. They're tired, dog. They're gonna want to shower, eat, and go to sleep. So no matter what, my boy, you gotta. Damn, that's the Martians. They're here for you, dog. They're here for you, dog.
Fucking Russians.
It's Chubb's ship coming up.
That Chubb shit.
We're about to go.
He's taking the shit.
No, but look. No, but to stay on that. But do you see how that's different from somebody trying to imprint something that they wish they would have done?
And my boy,
because
wish you want to know what? I do wish that somebody was there like that, dog.
I want to give them options.
Nah, hey, my boy.
That's different from you telling them what to do.
My boy, you give them options when they hit high school, dog.
Yeah.
But before high school, you gotta fucking put your foot down, my boy. Because if you give him too much sleep, my boy, by the time he gets to high school, he'll be like, fuck you, fool.
Hey,
you didn't tell me shit, my boy.
Do you see how sometimes, and I'm not trying to tell you that you're wrong.
No, and I agree with you.
But do you see how sometimes that could, like, turn the kid around?
It could.
That could be like, fuck it, I'm not listening to him anymore.
Hey, my boy.
It's a 50-50 that you might fuck the kid up, right?
Look, hey, I'll tell you.
Because sometimes you push him away, you know?
It's not when you know, like, that's what he wants to do, too.
That's how you want to free it, boy.
You know what I mean?
Coming from a single mom, dog, and not having a dad food, it does fucking play a role, dog.
No, and I understand you, because I have the same background.
So it does play a role.
That I had that same
my football game, watching me fucking somebody there at least To be like, hey, good shit, out there.
Yeah,
a lot of kids do, bro.
I'll tell you how I look at it, because I went through the same shit. Like I was good in school and I had good parents, bro. They took care of me. But when I decided to do my own thing, bro, like if you try to take man decisions, you gotta do man things. And since I was young, bro, I was a man, dog. Like I was in high school, dog. My parents didn't pay shit. Like I was paying rent. I was helping out. Yeah. So, but even then, even if I did that, I would still, like, I wish my parents would have pushed me to do something.
Hell yeah, stay in school, dog.
Because I'm trying to figure it out. I spent a long time trying to figure shit out, but if they would have just kept on me, like, I would have just done it, and I would have still been able to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean?
You get the love both ways, my boy.
But I would never take my life back, because I took care of it. I wasn't doing no little kid shit, but nowadays, man, I see a lot of youngsters living with their parents, trying to make decisions,
just like
their kids.
Just like I said,
kids.
I don't have regrets. I don't have regrets, but when I see what I wanted in somewhere else, and they're not taking advantage of it, dog.
Oh yeah.
That's when it kind of gives me like I want to slap you, so you could see that if I would have had that, like I had to work.
Who did you
just like kids that I see that are like
what kids?
No, just like I'm not. Hey, my kids are like really smart, right? My kids are really smart, but I'm saying like
that's like when his little kids are little, man, like little big kids.
I'm just saying, I've seen 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds that are still not in high school, and they're at Walmart.
They're not in high school at 16.
They're not out of high school.
Oh.
And I see them in Walmart. No, hold on.
Edgar's.
Well, maybe, but and they're in Walmart and they're just like, fucking hate my life,
bro. This is what I'm saying.
I don't even need this shit.
This is what I'm saying.
If I would have done that and had like just given my mom, fuck it, this, I wouldn't have to rent a fucking room, pay $500, pay $600. Okay, now you got out of my house. Now you gotta pay your phone bill. You want fucking internet?
That's what I'm saying.
But like you're still with your moms and pops, dog. Like you don't understand.
So check this out. Check this out. And this is what I talk with my lady all the time, dog. And I tell her, look, when our kids are older, I do want them to get a job. Why? Yes. This is why, dog.
Yeah.
You want your kids to have some type of work ethic. You want to teach them.
You want responsibility.
They hand it to you.
Yeah. You want responsibilities.
This is what I told my lady. So we'll pay for the shit all the time. They get to work and we'll pay for the shit.
Yeah.
But what are they gonna learn? Oh, I got this money. I earned it hard. Like I don't just want to go blow it how I blow my parents' money. And that's gonna teach them some type of empowerment to like, all right, like you know what, I made this much. Let me divide it into a spending sequence where I can spend this much and still have left over for myself and not have to worry about anything. So I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong too. Because they're like, oh, you gotta work and you gotta pay me. Nah, like teach your kid.
That's a tough conversation that a lot of parents don't think of. But when it comes, it's crazy because then you're like, oh shit. Like me, I was talking to my wife and I was like, I would want to tell my kids, look, I'll pay for your college. I'll pay for all the 4 years. But you, the first year you get into college, you're gonna get a job. I'll pay for your college, but you're paying me some of the rent, you're paying your own phone bill, and you're paying your insurance, but I'll get you the car. But those 3 responsibilities are yours, but I'm paying for your school. As long as you are taking care of one thing, then I'll take care of the other. Then there's not that much pressure on both ends, you know? Be like, well, now I gotta fucking work. He's making no. You know,
I'm a back, dog. I came.
But then some parents are like, like he's fucking working and he's and I'm like,
look. This is how I look at it. I came from Mexico, dog, and I see like. I'm not first generation, right? Like I'm from Mexico, so I see people that came from Mexico and they have their kids here, and they spoil them, but they don't mean to make them bad, dog. They just, we come from nothing. You know what I mean? Like we come from nothing
because they give them what they never had.
Dog, they don't know better.
But then that's what's wrong.
It's not their fault.
That's what's wrong. You give them everything you didn't have, and now there's nothing for them to want because they have everything.
Yeah, but there's also a thing where you give them everything you want. Yeah, but you set a limit.
Exactly, you gotta cheat them somehow.
You gotta give them the cake, but you only want slice.
No, I do that shit, bro. I do that shit. But my kids know that I'm not fucking around when I tell you something. Yeah. Like my oldest is 12. Yeah. You know, and that's the one that I had with my ex. Yeah. Right? And like she'll tell me, dog.
He didn't even want to say it, bro.
And she'll tell me, dog. When she gets mad, does she give you attitude? Yeah, she does. But she does it for like 5 minutes, and then she talks to me like nothing happened. Yeah. And she's like, "Well, we can't get her to talk to us." Like, and I was like, "Well, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing wrong." Yeah. But I'm her. Like I said, that she knows how the fuck I am already. Yeah. My daughter's probably like, "Fuck, well, this was a fucking grouch." Yeah. You know, so it ain't make no fucking sense. Yeah. Oh yeah. This pussy. This go drink a beer. There's a couch over there. But I feel like it's doing that. I do that. Like, yes, I'm pissed off at you, but you know, I love you. You're my daughter. I'm trying to like do what's best for you.
It's crazy because what you're saying is like you also wanna tell them. But then you don't wanna like they could be like, look, if I ask them for it, I could get it. But you don't want to pressure. I kind of have to like. So how do you guys feel about that question, Brian? You know, there's pressure. Yeah. What about you? What about your upbringing?
What was the question again?
You mean it's the debate? That's the debate.
It's a debate. He asked you and he's questioning you.
Yeah, what the fuck is that, bro?
How was your?
Are you a police officer? What the fuck's going on, man? Fucking detective Jones.
I can find out a lot of stuff. I just
Hey, no, you can't.
I'm just saying. You see me action,
dog. Come on, please.
Like your childhood, what was your upbringings, and did it impact on something like what you're doing now? Was it because of something that happened then? Like just whatever you want to, whatever you could tell, then just go ahead and say it.
Well, for me, growing up, that shit was pretty rough. Fucking, I never had like my mom, never met her. And my dad, he was always on the streets doing his thing, doing drugs in prison. So my grandma raised me, and she could only do so much, you know? So that's where I like kind of started going towards the streets and shit. And then my older brothers, they were from a gang and shit. So I started being involved around that stuff. So like, that is kind of like what inspired me to gravitate towards music, because I would listen to like the music they would listen to, and I would just vibe to it. How like these people are describing situations that I'm going through in real life.
Yes,
and like that.
Did you ever think that maybe some of those songs were speaking to you, and did they hurt or they made you feel better in some type of way?
Well, they
like if they made you feel good in some type of ways because you felt like you weren't the only one.
Yeah, exactly.
It be like that sometimes, you know. And what about your beginnings? Your beginnings in the music. Do you think you like did you not like accumulate them and then let them out? But did you like did that have some maybe projection on the songs you were writing at that moment? Were you just like letting things out, or were you trying to tell your story?
I have some songs like that where I tell my story and shit. Like I have a song called Mama, and it's talking like how my mom was a junkie and shit.
Damn, bro.
And talking about like the streets.
Some real shit, man.
And when you made it and when you sang it, was it two different things? I'm assuming it was. I mean, I'm saying like, did you write it?
To a sense, yeah.
Did you write it? You were like, fuck it, I'm saying what I want to say. But then singing it, you were like.
Just for right.
Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard, but I feel better once I said it. And
it does.
Because it was like something that I was holding in. You know what I mean? Like the resentment.
See, I'm not a fucking singer. I'm not. I'm not.
But you love music, though.
But I like music because sometimes I feel some type of way, and I'll just put what I'm feeling. Yeah. Sometimes I don't even put lyrics, but then the first or second song that comes out, and then I just click on it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what I was just feeling or thinking about is in a song. That means I'm not alone. That means somebody was in the same situation, and they wrote it.
It's like that, bro. A lot of fucking artists, bro, that are here, bro, that fucking speak their mind and speak the truth, what they feel like. Other motherfuckers can relate. I can relate to a lot of artists that are from LA, bro. Like some shit that I fucking did in the past, bro. When I was like 16 through 18, bro. That guy Misfit Soto, dog. He has a badass track. I forgot the name of it right now, bro. But hey, I did some smoked out crazy shit like that growing up, bro. Because I took on to the fucking staying up all night partying, thinking that was a fucking life, bro. You know. And it led to graffiti on the fucking walls, running on Oxnard, tagging on shit, dog, and jumping out of my window so nobody heard shit, dog. You know, and it was like, fuck, it's daytime. What were we doing, dog?
Sadly.
Like,
damn,
fool. So shit like that, it does fucking attack your soul.
We've all been there.
It's crazy, dog. It's crazy, you know. It's crazy.
It wasn't that long ago.
Maybe go ahead and go with you and go ahead and say it so we could
Shit,
get to know you a little bit more. What did you say your name was?
Prime. Boy Prime. I mean, I grew up with these motherfuckers a lot of my life, pretty much, you know. So a lot, like this was said, pretty much, you know. I grew up seeing a lot of these motherfucking gangbangers out there, seeing that crazy street life. We was just kids out there just playing. You know what I mean? So we seen a lot of that shit just growing up. As I got older, for some reason, I always hung out with the older crowd, which was these fools, my older brother. And then I had an older brother, you know, he passed away sometime, you know, rest in peace, my boy, bro, Case.
Sorry to hear that, man.
You know what I mean? Nah, it's all good, I mean, it's life. So, we did that, we grew up and shit. As I grew up, I just kept kicking with these dudes, my other brother, we just kept kicking it. They always did their thing. And then we became brothers more and more. And as I grew up with them, I just grew up seeing some crazy shit. We seen some crazy shit, you know? A lot of the homies, you know what I mean?
But you don't have any regrets, do you?
Oh, nah, hell nah. Cause, you know, what we did, thanks to them, you know, thanks to a lot of
made you what you were. And
you know, cause like, there was routes at moments where it was like, fuck it, what if I want to do that? You know, like, you know? And thanks to a lot of the older homies, they was like, nah, you don't. You know what I mean? Like, those are real ones, you know what I mean? Those are real ones, like this fool and shit like that, and a lot of these are real ones, you know what I mean? So I was one of the few to have that original, like, crowd to actually lace me up with that good shit, you know what I mean? So I'm thankful for that shit, and, but we still seen a lot of bullshit, because I was there with Liz fool, and, you know, growing up, we seen a lot of crazy bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean, I think at the end of the day, it makes you,
exactly,
and you
know,
are unique in your own ways.
Thanks to that, it's created to what we are today, because, you know, back in the day, we was just kicking it, you know, holding tough, holding the ground tough, basically, you know, holding the block tough and all that shit, you know what I mean? We was just out there maintaining, trying to feed our folks, trying to feed ourselves, pretty much, you know?
I think at the end of the day, we all get to a point that we care more about what our surroundings are like and things that we want to fix, that we see wrong, and that other person, that other thing, that other aspect doesn't know it's wrong, but you see it wrong and you want to fix it. And sometimes we have to step up and change our ways, change our performing, what we're doing, how we're doing it, things like that, and maybe sometimes even do two things. Sometimes there's people that are like, I'm good with one job, but if I do two, I could cover more things, I could do more things, I could, you know, take care of more things at the same time. So it's like it just makes us. And sometimes when you look at other things with different point of views, not just what you are and how you think, when you see them differently, you get different mentalities. You think about it differently. Not necessarily putting yourself on other people's shoes, but just seeing the situation from a different aspect, different person, you know, different view.
You are who you kick it with, my boy.
Yeah. Well, you know,
it plays a big factor in that, G. Like,
that's mostly
you
right.
surround yourself with a bunch of nobody to be nobody, bro. You surround yourself with people who want to win,
I think at the end of the
want to
day,
achieve their dream, my boy. That's where you're gonna be at, bro. So you gotta watch who you kick it with, bro.
And I think you guys have a strong bond, and we don't know the other rest, right? You said there were 7, right? But we're gonna go ahead and before this episode and say thank you guys for opening up.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all were alive, fool. You guys are crazy.
Letting us know a little bit more of you guys.
You guys were the first to plank this for the show.
It's one my guy.
I mean,
it's all fucking around.
We know, bro. Like, shit talkers, we know, bro. We know.
You can feel it. Come on, we were vibing before we even started.
We got into it at work today, dog.
Things fall where they fall, and sometimes that's how they work. You know, without you even trying.
Yeah.
So, you know, LVC. A lot of love to you guys. We're gonna go ahead and keep fucking with you guys. We're gonna go ahead and keep in contact with you guys. Let us know about the show. We're gonna go ahead and
for sure.
Talk about the show in LA. Let us know about it. Anything other than that, I mean, just thank you guys. Just thank you guys for coming over to the podcast. I hope the viewers get to see a little bit more of not just your guys' performance of you guys' songs, but something about you. Something about like, you know what? This specific person from the LVC, damn, I connected with him. This is, I don't know, maybe one of your guys' stories. Maybe
that's for y'all. I just realized. Maybe I seen it from here.
Maybe one of the youngsters that's looking at the video or that's gonna look at the video, you know.
There you go.
Maybe he connects with one of you guys, and it's like, damn, I'm not the only one. Like, you know, and then he doesn't feel as different, you know, as not relevant to this.
It was a trick.
Shout out to Fat Nasty.
Because the last time we were recording a music video, as we finished, we're like dipping and shit, and this youngster on a bike was rolling by the creek and shit, and he just yelled like weeds, and I like, what's up? He's like, oh, I fuck with your music, keep it up.
That's fire.
And it was just random. It was like random as fuck.
That's sick as fuck.
Well, guys, thank you guys very much, LVC. You're gonna go ahead and give each name on the microphone so we could go ahead and.
So Manners, LVC, ENT.
Yeah, what's up, man? Blessing, LVC, ENT. La Vida Cuesta.
Yeah, they call me Weeds, LVC, ENT.
Once again, it's your boy Prime, LVC, ENT.
And your Instagram, so we could go ahead and subscribe, guys.
Manners _LVC on Instagram.
Yeah, actually, you can
just add us on the Instagram, man.
You can just add the main page.
Which one was yours? Which one was yours?
Manners _LVC.
Okay, you?
We're all on the main account, dog. Just they're gonna shoot it out right now.
All on the main account.
Yeah, if you go on the LVC page,
and then just go on the
That's some G shit.
Okay, guys.
I don't even have none.
You guys, we're back to the duck.
There you go.
Go shoot the number, dog. Go shoot the number.
Yeah, we'll shoot it.
Keep it old school, dog.
All right, guys.
We got some rock and a hammer, dog.
See, man. You gotta send your mail, bro.
We're gonna throw you a rock, homie. We're gonna chill
All right, guys.
For sure.
All right, guys. Kill it again, podcast, guys. LVC, La Vida Cuesta. You guys already heard it.
Yes, indeed.
La Vida Cuesta. Go ahead and follow them. LVC all day, every day. Go ahead and hear their songs. Go ahead and go to their Instagram. Follow them. Subscribe to their channel.
Yes.
What happened?
That speaker charged?
Charge?
Yeah, your speaker back there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Fuck yeah.
Let me turn it on. Hold on.
Hey, why don't you connect to the Bluetooth on the mixer? Right? To play some shit?
I have to disconnect.
You wanna play some? We can play some of y'all shit, bro. For sure. He got a Bluetooth on the mixer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. You can turn my mic off.
Connect to
whatever you like.
It's called B2A, something like that. Bluetooth.
Dog, it's hot as fuck.
Shout out to the team, my Danto, CK.
Oh yeah, shout out to the homies.
B2
It's
something.
not popping up, you know?
To the boys. Shout out to the rest of the team.
No.
Nothing, no.
What happened?
Any shout outs?
Any shout outs?
Any
Shout out to Destructive Films for always shooting our videos and shit.
Dope.
Man,
Shout out
look.
to the homie Rolo G, the homie Young Dopey, the homie King Little G.
The homie Savvy from Santa Barbara, too.
Dope.
The homie Native is Pops Kamikaze.
Dope.
Oh, yeah. And everybody fucks with our music, guys.
Turn off your
Oh, yeah.
Bluetooth phone. Turn off your Bluetooth.
With the merch and shit, the stickers.
Turn off your Bluetooth.
Oh, where's my... I don't even know where my shit's at.
Oh, if we turn off that speaker, how do we turn it on?
Put it on the speaker, fuck it. Yeah, cool.
It's not nowhere popping up, though.
I'm también. Phone, güey.
Alright, go.
Whose mic speaker?
You know who's the track for?
Nah,
We'll just cut this shit somewhere.
I'm send it to you.
Hey, if I...
You
It's
should
a
do.
YouTube video, my boy.
I know that's what I was doing. But homie said nah.
You know what it went fast? Just to fucking.
Hey, what if we cut the song in here, but you guys don't like report? What is it? Copyright us?
I'm dope. Shit, can you do that shit?
Can we?
No, dog. I don't fucking know. We don't even get paid for this shit yet. Hey, man, this was like, yo, they hit us with a copy strike. I'm like, bro, we get no fucking money now. Fucking copy strike, man.
They already know me, bro. I don't do it like that.
Fucking
going on a limb here.
This is a gem from the.
Now we got copyrighted by the guests before.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm sure it went on purpose. Like
Right.
some people have like their music under something. You know what I mean?
right there,
All right.
Majority of our shit.
Hey, it does sound pretty good. That's on the speaker? Yeah, it sounds good.
I was riding with the homies when I slide through. We got cool, semi-automatic. So I happy one day after.
That's just started crazy.
And I be rapping when I start you. Click, clack, patty, whack, give a dog a bone. Enemies, one lot of people can't go eat it up alone. No step into her song, she can turn that finger around. In the blink of an eye, we can slide and leave you gone. It's like a rockadabra. Call it a magic trick. Give the homies a 10 off. I've been fools, they did it quick. Have them running and ducking because we always.
Hold on, what happened?
We got Wi-Fi.
All right, guys, Killing the Game podcast. Go ahead and go ahead and listen to the rest of that song, guys. Killing the Game podcast. We are guys.
I don't think I like it.